Hello and welcome to the program. I am Adeshewa Josh. Let's take you through major headlines around the world. We have to start in Thailand, where it appears that democracy is crumbling and the country appears to be back at square zero. As the army seeks to tighten its grip on power, Thailand's ex-Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra and some members of her family have been detained. Ms. Yingluck and scores of politicians from the deposed government had been told to report to a Bangkok army base. She was kept for several hours and then driven to an undisclosed location. Army Chief General Prayut Chan-o-cha also met key officials, telling them reform must come before any elections.
Senior government officials and the caretaker Prime Minister arrived at an army facility in Bangkok on Friday after Thailand's military leaders summoned them to a meeting. Military leaders also summoned ousted Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra to the meeting, a day after Army Chief Prayut Chan-o-cha seized power in a bloodless coup and said he wanted to restore order following months of turmoil. Prayut launched his coup after the various factions refused to give ground in a struggle for power between the royalist establishment and the populist government that had raised fears of serious violence and damaged Thailand's economy. Soldiers detained politicians from both sides when Prayut announced the military takeover, which drew swift international condemnation after talks he was presiding over broke down.
We've taken preliminary steps to suspend military engagement and assistance while we consider the facts on the ground. This is a standard part of the process that would take place. So right now there's a comprehensive review of that going on. The State Department and USAID provide approximately $10 million annually in bilateral assistance to Thailand, only a portion of which is assistance to the Thai government.
The military censored the media, dispersed rival protesters in Bangkok, and imposed a nationwide 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew.
Well, our colleague there, Voice of America, Steve Herman, is following what is unfolding in Bangkok. He's right there right now, and he is going to be speaking to us in this report. Take a look.
Yes, it's been another dramatic day here in Bangkok, the first full day of the coup, and the Army Chief General Prayut Chan-o-cha has declared himself to be the Prime Minister of Thailand. The two previous Prime Ministers were summoned by the Army, and they showed up. Their immediate fate is not known. Some political leaders have been released. About 150 officials in all, including some top politicians, have been told not to leave the country. Schools are closed through Monday. The Constitution suspended except for Article 2 dealing with the king himself, who is the ultimate power figure in this country. And there is still press restriction. Now, significantly, there has been a small demonstration against military rule in the country. More of an artsy type of crowd, not the traditional demonstrators from the red shirts who are pro-government or the yellow shirts who are anti-government. So we will see in the days ahead in just which direction Thailand is heading. For Channels TV, I'm Steve Herman, VOA News, Bangkok.